How do secular ethical frameworks guide atheist families? Imagine growing up in a world where questions about right and wrong aren't answered by divine rules but by reason and kindness. That's what secular ethical frameworks offer to atheist families. They give practical ways to teach children morals without relying on religious teachings. These frameworks are flexible and based on evidence, helping parents guide their kids through everyday choices and big moral questions. At the core, secular ethics focus on what makes people and communities thrive. Instead of following commandments from a higher power, parents teach children to think about the impact of their actions on others. For example, they might explain that being honest helps build trust, or that showing compassion makes everyone feel safer and happier. This approach encourages kids to develop their own sense of right and wrong, based on understanding and caring. One common principle in secular parenting is the golden rule: treat others as you want to be treated. It's a simple idea that crosses many cultures and religions, making it a good starting point for discussions about fairness and respect. Parents also introduce virtues like courage, honesty, and responsibility. They do this through everyday examples, open talks, and by modeling these qualities themselves. For instance, parents might share stories about times they showed honesty, or encourage children to stand up for what is right, even when it's hard. Courage is especially important for children growing up without religious backing, especially in communities where religion is the norm. Parents can help kids feel confident to ask questions, express their views, and handle teasing or peer pressure. Teaching honesty means encouraging children to be truthful, even when it's uncomfortable, and to be open about their secular beliefs if they choose. Empathy plays a big role in secular ethics. Parents guide children to think about how their actions affect others, helping them develop a moral compass rooted in understanding and caring. This focus on empathy helps children navigate social situations where religious activities are common. Parents might explain why some families participate in religious traditions and why theirs might not, always emphasizing respect for others' choices. Practical ways to put these ideas into action include creating family rituals that reflected secular values. For example, volunteering together, discussing ethical dilemmas during dinner, or celebrating milestones in non-religious ways. These activities help children feel connected to a community that shares their values, even if it's different from the surrounding culture. Parents can also use books, videos, and age-appropriate conversations to explore questions about life, morality, and what it means to be a good person. In schools where religious activities are common, secular families might need to talk to teachers and school administrators about their choices. Preparing children to handle questions from classmates and explaining that it's okay to be different helps build confidence. Teaching kids to think critically and respect diversity makes them more comfortable with their identity, whether they participate in religious activities or not. Secular ethical frameworks are not set in stone. They grow and change as children develop and as families face new situations. Parents are encouraged to be honest about their uncertainties and to model lifelong learning. This shows children that morality is an ongoing conversation, not just a fixed set of rules. Supporting families in secular parenting means providing tools to raise thoughtful, ethical children without relying on religious authority. These frameworks focus on reason, empathy, and shared human values. They help children handle real-life challenges, like peer pressure or questions about morality, with confidence and kindness. By emphasizing these principles, secular families can build a strong foundation for their children's moral growth, both at home and in the wider community.